Yeah, hi. Hey,
Hi, good evening. Your voice is
so
not
tell me, how's everything? Yeah, how's everything going with you?
everything. It's good for me. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. So before diving into the session, I would like to request you. We already have had a conversation, I think, right? So this is our second time when we are connecting. So I would like to request you. Would you please walk me through about your introduction so that I can get to know more about you?
yeah, definitely. I will give information about me. Okay, okay. My name is Kumkum, and I am from Bokaro, Jharkhand. Right now, I am a study 12th standard. If you talk about my hobbies, I like to talk to more people. And
Mhm.
2 months ago, I was create my YouTube channel, only self improvement. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
All about myself.
Yeah, I have watched couple of your videos as well with different YouTubers, and as I have just mentioned this thing that I also had a conversation with you, so that was also a majestic conversation when I had with you. Okay, so as you just have mentioned that you have been like working on your YouTube channel for last 2 months. So how's your experience been so far? Are you having consecutive conversations with the people here in this like on these platforms?
Yeah, because when I talk with the different people, when I talk to different people, people also gives a lot of the idea how to learn English and
Hmm.
anything related English related. Yeah, so that's why.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so as per your opinion, what are the great paths or what are the shortest paths to learn this language? Because now these days everybody does excel to learn this language, but only few of them are able to prevail. There must be a reason, there must be an incumbent reason behind it that most of the people are not able to vanquish this language. So, what's your opinion around this thing? That why the people are not able to learn this language and how people can learn this language expediently?
Yeah, first of all, how can learn in English language? Because two things I also realized that in my life, listening and speaking. Because when I started my English journey, that time I don't speak English. That time I can't speak in English. My friend and my teacher also told me, Kumkum, you can practice every day, like listening and speaking. I'm okay, okay. Then I started listening. I lot of the listen, whatever my sir and whatever my friends anything told, that time I am lot of the listening. And 1 month after that, I try to speak in English. Then yeah, I don't know more speak in English now, but yeah, literally I talk to, because two things I also follow lot of. So now I am speaking little way. And if you talk about the people how to, I mean people don't speak in English because it's a not native language for everyone. uh,
Hmm.
if you can, if you can learn this language, you can try to speak, you can try to listen, and you can think English to English, don't Hindi. Because if you think English to English, that time your mind, that time your mind only thinking in English. Do uh, when you speak, that time nature speaks and also confidently. But if you translate to Hindi to English, it's not good. Because when you translate to Hindi English, that time you speak nervous feeling and uncomfortable feeling. Yeah.
Exactly. Hmm. Completely on board with you because I also have confronted same kind of hurdles in my incipient days when I was not able to utter this language. Actually, my particular vernacular is Hindi. So when I used to have the conversation with the people, so that time I used to ruminate first in Hindi, then I used to translate that thing in English. Therefore, I was having innumerables of shortcomings in my communication. I had to burn the candles at both ends just to prevail this language, just to speak this language flawlessly. And when I was like connecting with the people, so when I was getting abundance of insights like how we can like vanquish this language in no time and what all paths are much incumbent to prevail this language. So slowly and gradually, as you have been doing like for last 2 or 3 months, that you have been resonating yourself with the people's insights, whatever they are imparting on social media applications. right? So you are just getting to know and you are exerting to deploy them in your communication. So I was also sailing in the same boat. Whatever and whichever feedback I was getting from the people, those who are spectacular speaker. When I used to get any feedback, I used to dispel all the flaws in my communication, whichever I used to have, and I still have abundance of flaws and shortcomings in my communication. But yeah, still, I have been endeavoring to victor all those flaws in my communication.
Yeah, whatever you said, yeah, you are absolutely right. So now I
Hmm.
am know about yourself because I don't know about yourself.
Okay, let me tell you. Let me spill the beans about me. Actually, this side Lalit, I come all the way from Uttar Pradesh, and it's been nearly 7+ years to me. I have been working in private organizations, and apart from that, it's been nearly 2+ years to me into this language. I have been consecutively working in my on my communication, and in my incipient days, I was having roller coasters while learning, but now I'm getting to know what all kind of paths which are indispensable to victor this language in no time. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think you are a working private company, so that's why in your own self it's a very important for communication skill.
Exactly, yeah, yeah. Therefore, I've learned this language. Once it happened like 2 years back, I was into the pipeline of promotions. So what happened out there? I was rejected on the basis of this communication because I was not able to utter this English language. My vernacular is Hindi, so I used to deal with the people in Hindi itself. So when I got to know that I was rejected on the basis of communication that time, I ignited this blaze in myself that Lalit, you have to triumph this language at any cost. And then I indulged myself completely with this language, and slowly and gradually I learned all the diversities of this spoken English communication. And still, I have been exerting to prevail many more things here.
Yeah, you are absolutely right because I also know very well about private company. If you have a good communication skill, if you have a good quality, you can easily hire. But if you don't have any quality skill, you don't is it is a very impactful our life because
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, you can be hired if you do not have a great communication. You can be hired, but you'll get stuck. You'll get stagnant out there on a position particularly. But if you want to grow by leaps and bounds in your career, that time you must know how to represent yourself in better version all the time. Whenever you are getting any astounding opportunity, so that time you have to grab that opportunity. You don't want to miss the boat at that moment of time. So for that particular thing to grab that right opportunity, you need to be great at communication.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. If you have a lot of quality, you can earn a lot of the money. I know very well in a private company.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Okay, so which subject you have taken in your 12th class?
Yeah, I took science.
Okay, science. Okay, and what about your hobbies? Like, what do you like to do most whenever you get leisure time?
Ah, I also told you when I have a free time, that time I connect to lot of the people because I like to talk to
Okay.
people, and also as well as my friend. Every day in a evening day, like to 8 p.m. I started to minimum 10 p.m.
Mhm.
In a bottom part, I to always be I talks with my friends. Yeah, like
Okay, in
whatever.
which
Yeah, whatever I did my daily routine, yeah, that things and my friends about share with me anything. Only English too.
okay, okay. Okay, so whenever you go to your school, so do you always prefer English language to deal with the people out there in the school, or any other local language do you use?
No, no. Always I used Hindi language.
Hindi language. Is it your mother tongue Hindi?
Yeah, no, yeah, you can say it's my mother tongue Hindi, but if you talk about the my mother tongue Hindi, my mother tongue is a Khota, both Khota and Hindi, because uh,
Okay.
I always talk with my father Hindi and my brother, but when I talk with my mother, that time I used my native language Khota.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so when did you? Okay, so when did you commence your journey for the light has come, the current has come now?
Please, could you repeat again?
I said current has come now, I think, because light has blown up just behind you. Okay, so tell me one thing that when did you commence your journey for the first time in this English language?
In this platform, yeah, my started.
In yeah, in this English language particularly.
Uh, I don't know, remember.
Okay, no
Now,
issue, no issue.
yeah.
Okay, no issue. So, what's your future goal? What do you want to become in your upcoming future?
In coming future, it's a very difficult question for me because
Mm.
everybody asks you what is your dream, what is your, that time I am not that time I'm not comfortable with anyone's sir because when I said that time all people know what is my dream, so that's why. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
if you
So
talk
what
about
happens?
in my future, yeah, but if you talk about the in my future, what I want to, literally, I tell you in my hearts, I want to remove I want to remove my community. Because in my community, I also observe that it's a not good environment, like a study related, English related. So that's why.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
want to evolve your community so that people are going to college to get the education and people are getting to know like how we can like if we are if people are educated so they are must aware about this thing that how to deal with the people in a etiqueted manner. Hmm.
Yeah, you are a good question. Because when I talked with the anyone people, because I don't know anyone people how it's a behavior and how it's
Hmm.
like to talk with the animal. Suppose you are a first time with me to talk because I don't know any things more about you because we are a lot of the far away. Because first of all, my communication skill is very important. If you talk about the with you, that time my communication is a very improve because what is the communication, how to attract the people and how to talk with the
Okay.
people, it's a good way, it's a very
Hmm.
important for communication skill. And first of all, you have a patient. If you have a patient, you can easily deal with anyone people because everyone people have a good mindset, have a fixed mindset, have a bad mindset. So I don't know. So when I talk with the anyone people, so first of all, you observe that people you can first listen. People whatever
Hmm.
share with you, first of all you listen, that time you can all observe things that, then after that you can easily reply with people. So it's a very
Exactly.
important, it's,
Hmm. Yeah.
yeah, it's a very important. So you can talk with the easily people because everyone, I don't know which type of the people. Yeah,
You know, as you just mentioned this
you
thing
also
that
happen, I think
okay.
you also happen with the diet things because you are working right now, so
Sorry,
that's why.
I didn't get your point. Last point. What did you say?
I am saying I think you also happen with the diet things because you are also working right now.
Okay. Yes, completely. So, as you just mentioned, this thing that whenever we are having any random conversation with somebody, so that time we must listen to that person to reciprocate properly, right? Because here we are just working on ourselves just to amplify our communication. And unless we are comprehending the people, we will not be able to reciprocate properly. So first we need to listen to the people properly, and then we need to give the answer in a precise manner, right? And time and again it happens that we are not able to hold ourselves when somebody is asking any question on the spur of the moment. But again, in that moment of time, we must have fortitude in our personality so that we can hold ourselves, we can deter ourselves while giving the answers. When we are in haste, giving the answers at that moment of time, we make abundance of flaws while utilizing a grammatical part and the utilization of vocabularies as well. So if we want to become an eloquent speaker, so we have to be have some holdingness in our communication, right? We are not going to be rushed in the communication whenever we are having any session with somebody. So that time our first and foremost priority should be that other person is getting us properly, getting me properly, right? So if other person is getting me properly, Whether I'm utilizing couple of basic things or sophisticated things in the communication, that is the different thing. But if you're pronouncing something, the word should be understood by that particular person with whom you are talking actually.
Yeah, you are absolutely right because I also observe that because everyone I think nowadays it's a very use the advanced English, but people don't, and if you talk about the English don't understand, but if you talk for the simple language and simple for the nature, people also understand very easily because how to attract people if you have a give to experience, if you have a good expression with your facial expression and also your communication skill is how to talk with the easily, so people also attract with you. But if you always be used to advanced English, people don't understand how can it act with you. It's a very important part because I know
Exactly.
because I know everyone used to advanced English like what can I say, like advanced vocabulary, advanced
Exactly.
idioms. I think I know. So I think people nowadays people lot of interest to learn to English. Yeah, it's a very good way, but only you always used to advance English, it's a not good way.
Okay, so the thing is this, it depends on people's ideology, like how they want to prevail this language, right? Their